Which motorcycle should I ride today?
Good morning, Ty. Hey there, Ty. Care for a ride?
Take me instead. I'm faster.
Well, I'm way more comfortable.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I know I'm your favorite.
Oh no, I'm the favorite.
Ty, are you talking to your motorcycles again?
Oh yeah. That was Eric asking me, are you warm? Because it is cold today. Very, very, very cold. But we're not going to talk about the weather today. Nope. We're not going to talk about it being cold. Nope. What we're going to talk about today is what is it like owning two motorcycles, and do I think it's worth it a couple of months later after I have purchased my Sportster S. So back in the day when I did not have a motorcycle, all I could think about was how cool it would be if I had one motorcycle. That's all I wanted, just one motorcycle. And I did. I had a motorcycle way back in the day when my kids were younger, just one. But I'm talking about more recently, about 3-4 years ago at this point, something like that, I started riding again. And all I could think about was just one motorcycle. For so long, when I would be at work, I would send Winnie pictures and links from Harley Davidson's website. What about this one? What about this one? What about this one? That type of thing drove her nuts with that. But all I wanted was a motorcycle. Well, guess what I got? I got a motorcycle. And so then I started seeing and noticing, looking around at people. They had two motorcycles. What is going on? People have two motorcycles? Why in the world would you ever need two motorcycles? Well, let me tell you. The gentleman right there in front of me, that's Eric, good buddy of mine. We do a lot of riding together. You're definitely going to see him in my videos. He owned two motorcycles, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. You know, one, you just decide, what bike do I want to ride? Pick up that one and go. And so I had to join the two bike club, which I did, got a second motorcycle, and the one that I decided on was a 2021 Harley Davidson Sportster S. And I love that bike. So a couple of months later, I'm thinking about it, and I wanted to discuss some of the factors of owning two motorcycles and what it's like. So let's get into that. Well, one of the main things that I can think of, and I don't think you would have to think too critically to come up with this notion, but you got to consider finances. You know, I mean, motorcycles aren't free, and usually they're expensive. Sportster S wasn't that bad when it comes to the line of Harley Davidsons, but still, you got to think about that. And if you are financing a second motorcycle, well, then that's something else that needs to be considered. You're going to have an extra payment, and you got to think about insurance and all of these other variables that are going to take up maybe some of your play money that you're used to being able to have readily available. Or at least it was that way in my situation. Something else that I considered when making my purchase was, what about upgrades and that type of thing? You know, upgrades again aren't free, and how am I going to pick and choose? Am I going to choose to do, oh man, I didn't do a rev bomb. Oh, I'm a terrible motorcyclist. I'm so sorry. All right, and then for most of us, there are only so many days that we can ride. I mean, not all of us can, you know, head out and go ride every single day. So which bike is going to get the love? Which bike are you going to be able to take out and ride around? Now, for me, there's a couple different factors there that's going to determine that answer, and that's going to be, you know, what's the temperature like for starters? How far am I going to be from home? All those type of things factor in on that one. But I will tell you this, I love that Sportster S. It is a fantastic motorcycle, and it is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. But man, when it comes to this CVO, this is my girl right here. I love this motorcycle. All right, so we were talking about long-term plans. If I remember right, we had to stop and get some gasoline. So long-term plans. My long-term plan for this motorcycle is to keep this CVO, you know, 5-6 years, something like that, and trade it in. The Sportster S, I'm not nearly as attached to, so I'll probably trade it in maybe another 3 years, and maybe upgrade to another second bike. If having a second if having a second motorcycle isn't all that it's cracked up to be, you know, I'll just sell it or trade it in or something and be done with it and say, you know, hey, that was a cool experience, and don't know if it's right for me. One of the two. Well, those are some of my thoughts on owning 2 motorcycles. So let me know in the comments below, if you own 2 motorcycles, which one do you ride the most and why? And also let me know, let's see here, if you could pick a second motorcycle. For everybody else, if you could pick a second motorcycle, what motorcycle would you choose? That'd be interesting to read, and I'd like to hear it. Well, I tell you what, guys, I appreciate your time today. If you are interested in Street Glide, CVO, or Sportster S related content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I think that would just be awesome. I hope you guys have an excellent day, and we'll talk to you again soon.